He's got such a zest for life, it's really almost contagious. Anybody that's around him just can feel the optimism and the enthusiasm.
A great expression that came from Mark Twain: we're given 2 ears and 1 mouth, and we should use them in proportion. And I think that's the essence of effective leadership.
For more than 4 decades, Thomas A. Petrie's insight, wisdom, and vision have guided the energy industry.
I was born in Norwalk, Connecticut, very end of World War II, 1945, and grew up just outside of Boston in Lexington, Massachusetts. I attended the United States Military Academy at West Point, graduating in '67.
Tom was commissioned in the U.S. Army and served in Vietnam. After settling back in Boston as an oil analyst, he convinced First Boston Corp of New York to open up an office in Denver, and then relocated to the Mile High City in 1980. He then formed Petrie, Parkman & Company with offices in Denver, Houston, and London.
Really, we had an international reputation.
I think Tom has been a spokesman for Colorado and the oil and gas industry.
Tom is one of the best individuals I know that understands how the various parts of the oil and gas industry work together.
In 2006, we merged that company in with Merrill Lynch.
Tom decided to get the band back together and formed Petrie Partners in 2012.
You can get short-term gains by cutting corners, and Tom has never done that. He's instilled that in all of us who have worked for him.
During his career, Tom has been an advisor to more than $200 billion of energy-related mergers and acquisitions. He was the 2004 Wildcatter of the Year, and he's been recognized by Institutional Investor magazine for 8 consecutive years.
I was witness to some important economic history.
As a pinnacle to his career, Tom wrote a book, Following Oil.
He's not only looking at it from the oil and gas standpoint, but he's looking at the total energy picture. Tom is an accomplished art collector.
He's a trustee for the Denver Art Museum and led the endowment campaign for the Institute of Western Art. In 2007, the name was changed to the Petrie Institute of Western American Art, following an extraordinary gift from the Petrie family.
His generosity and his talent to twist arms was a wonderful gift for the Denver Art Museum.
We've had some fun together. We were also on the board of the Charles M. Russell Museum in Great Falls.
And when Tom starts talking about Charles Russell, you really think he's talking about a relative who's very close to him.
To share his love of the great outdoors, Tom also supports Colorado Academy's Horizon Summer Youth Program.
We bring them up to the mountains to a ranch we have where these students can learn a little bit about the country.
He gets a look in his eye when he talks about that that's like when he talks about his grandchildren. He's a multifaceted person. He's outward looking. It's never about him. It's about Colorado. It's about the oil and gas industry. It's about the community.
If there's meaning to life, it comes from what we've done to help, what we've done for and with others.
He's a natural mentor, and you're lucky if you can find one like that in your career.